Oh, whoa, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General American Revolution. Okay, so yesterday they just came out with a patch on Steam, unstable branch version of this game. So it is 439 and then 53807. So I read a little bit about it, and it said something that they rebalanced a little bit of the easier difficulties. So I don't know. Again, this game is in development, so it's not complete yet. They did say that they finished the British campaign, and they'll put it out next week. So this patch came out yesterday, but again, I don't know when you'll see this video and stuff. So uh, you know, I guess I just wanted to show you a little bit of it because I want you to know that I've been playing this game. But I started a whole new campaign again on easy because I want to see the game and I want to test it out and stuff. So I'm at a point where at this point in the campaign, this is when Howe comes with his 3 regiments. So he's on the way. It's still like maybe 20 days out or something, but I figured because this takes a long time to do, and and it's like I usually try to put videos up once in a while, but I just having to keep doing this to try to get better at it. Sometimes it doesn't work out. So, but anyways, let me just show you. You can see I got a lot of stuff going on here. But I called this the 439 Brit Easy How on the Way. So this is the one that I want to show you. So we'll do that. So I can show you the whole map, and I'll talk about a few things. I mean, um, all I can say is, like I said, this game is kind of like a mystery. So I mean, it takes a long time, like a lot of gaming hours to just get to this point where I am on just 3 May 1775. So it's early in the British campaign, on an easy campaign. And, and they said that they fixed some things, so it's not a big money problem at the moment. And you can see that I have a regiment here that's going to go into York now. They just hit me with a big event of negativity. So let me look at Baltimore. Yeah, see, this is only a 0.4, so he's a +6. So we don't got a problem there. But in Dover, here, let's see. I'll show you. Yeah, that's a 4 and a 5, but they hit us big somewhere. I mean, let me see. Cambridge. Yeah, Cambridge. No, it's just 0.4 now, and then this one here. Yeah, see, okay, so like I said, they hit me with a big event, and I think I made some adjustments before I saved the game and quit. So, I mean, I think, because I was in the process, as you can see, look at here. I had this one company here to hold Dover. And then if I looked at Dover, I said to myself, okay, so it's minus 0.4, and it's 0.5. And so overall change is 0.1%. So I don't think we're going to lose low Dover. But at the time, Christfield had an event, but now it has changed. See, like I was in the do you see how things change in this game? Like I'm telling you, you could see that I programmed him to come to here because I thought I was going to lose this. Because it had a big event, but they must have hit me. But then something must have adjusted. I got this Gomez guy. He's going into York here because York is, yeah, this will flip. This will flip. It's below 40. So, and then I just got to run some time, and then he'll get into York, and then I'll resolve that. Now, I don't care about Shirley. Greenville, I would like to have, in Hagerstown, but the enemy's going to pop into these forts, these 2 forts in this place right here. I do have Augusta. this unit is here. And I spent, okay, so let's take a look at finances for the moment. At the moment, you can see on an easy campaign now, like they adjusted it in some way, like they've done something. This is why I had to start the campaign over again. I didn't want to be in this campaign where I was struggling on an easy campaign, and then they made these changes and I don't get the true effect of it. So I started a whole new campaign. And, you know, if you were interested in that kind of thing, I could have made videos. Now in Sullivan, let's see. Yeah, see, now see, again. Okay, so before, I guess on, it might have been May 1 or something, maybe. They hit me with an event. And so you see, like, this one here, like, the tax is 0.6. But from locality, I'm getting a point +8. So, I mean, that's good. But you can see that I was bringing a regiment up there to take Sullivan, because I thought I was going to lose it, because you see this 0.6, but you don't see the event because the event already expired, maybe, or something. But, and then I thought I would show you this, even though now I see that somehow we're recovering. And so if you look over here, I was sending him to Conestoga. Like, this regiment was almost to here, and then I saw that Sullivan was going to be a big problem. I got my general right here. That's me. And hey, I actually found myself in the game as a backer, so I'm somewhere over here now. See, that's me, Jeffrey Morris. So I wanted to put myself in a safe spot. So I mean, I don't think there's going to anything happen to my officer. So by sitting here just making specialists, even though I don't got the best stats. I mean, if I click this and show you, yeah, that's me, Jeffrey Morris. And I picked the guy with the red hair. So anyways, it says backer officer. Yeah, that's me. So I only got 39, 20, 17, 32, and 17. And I'll tell you what, I wrote down those numbers. 20, 17, 32, and 17. Yeah, so these are the starting numbers that I got. They're not really impressive at all. And I didn't know if I leave him in here, because he'll be safe and he won't get killed, is those stats going to improve as doing a mission? Now, if they don't improve, then the missions, then what's the point of the missions if their stats don't improve? You know what I mean? Like yeah, I could put him into a unit, because my officer, like, I didn't even know it at the time. Like, I was in England here, and I was just, you know, making, like, click here, and I was just gonna make regiments, and I was just popping in officers, and I didn't even realize that one of them was me. So I wasn't even aware of it until he landed. He landed here in Norfolk. I sent the ship here with this regiment, because I knew this regiment was full. So I brought him and got him here, and then I sent him over here, and then I realized it was me. And it was this unit here. So what I did is I put this guy in, and here's another backer. This guy, Yako Shiroki. So this person backed up the game. See? And he's actually got better numbers than what I got. So anyways, and yes, I could have kept my officer in this unit, but there's a chance that he would get killed, and I didn't want to do that. And then, of course, you know, when I start this campaign, instead of playing as how I put my name in here, because, you know, most people who play the game do that anyway. So some like to play historical, but not me. So yeah, I'm cross between. I just don't like that that's at 48, This one's at here, but we got nobody here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna let him go in. So again, let me show you this quest 2500. Sea trade, and I just want to show you the map, I guess, before I run time. Now you can see some of the things that I did. If you see a milita, you know that that's the 5 that I could make once I got the tech. You know that at this point, a little earlier, they give us a free milita here, and they allow us to build 2 more. And so I am just explaining some of the things about this game. So I do have him here, and I do have a cutter. Now, of course, you know, I scrapped, at the beginning of this, I scrapped the entire fleet. I disbanded, not Saratoga, Ticonderoga, Montreal, and Johns. I just left 1 company, so I destroyed 5 companies here. And then I think he was short 1, so I destroyed the 4 companies, and then even this one only had 4, and I destroyed the 3 of them, and then, or Ticonderoga and stuff like that. You know, and that is, but that's still a bug in the game, okay? This game does not, okay, so when May 3 goes, right? And then it's May 4th, you know, so a day is logged in. This game should total everything that you did during the day. And then when the next day starts, it should go with that figure and then adjust it to the weekly charge. But right now the game doesn't do that. And so this game will tell you that you have 4 ships when you don't have any ships. Okay, like say you have you don't have any fleet. Like currently I have 14, and I hope that that's correct, because we get charged for that kind of stuff. You know, like if you look. But see, having the fleet that I got, I can tell you right now that this is apparently adjusted. The devs have adjusted this in such a way, because I'm telling you right now, I've got 4 40-gun ships. Okay, I got 4 of them. I have right now. In this ocean, I got 4 40-gun ships. Like each ship has 40 guns. You can see right here. This is one of them, 40 guns. This is another one, 40 guns. This is another one, 40 guns. I could finally make some cutters to hold Salem and Boston. And so then now I can move these out, because at some point in this easy campaign, at least you get those 2 extra ships. And if they gave me a 3rd one, I would scratch it, because I just want the 40-gun ships, because these ships are awesome fighting the enemy navy. They're the it's what I did, but apparently they must have adjusted it. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I don't know if I can show you. Yeah, okay, so weekly maintenance, $292. So I'm paying $292 for, times 4 ships that have the 40 guns. Because in this campaign, that's one of the things. Now, I have a choice here. I can't figure out why Leicester is up 100%, and then Stevens. But I know they hit me with a gigantic and then even New Haven is good, and Hartford is good. Now Now Clinton, let me see. Yeah, see right here, look at this. So taxes, like taxes are only 4%, okay, but you know, but because of the events that they do, it's the 0.9 for here. So that's that. And I don't have anybody here, obviously. And like I said, if I have 100 of this, then I can upgrade these forts. But until I build this up, I can't really, like, in each of these places, and again, to save money. And so what I'm going to say is when you start this campaign, you can go from day one and scrap your fleet and most of those companies over here to save you money, but the game will still charge you and stuff. They haven't they haven't totally fixed it out. But I'll tell you one more thing too. You know, like I said, they even said that, you know, next week they're gonna put out the complete British campaign. So we already know that we can play an extra couple of years of this, but now the complete thing will be here. So but I don't think I'll start a new campaign at that point. I think I'm just gonna keep on going with this one because I gotta get going in this. Like and you can see it, if you've seen any of my videos, you know what I do to try to take the north, right? You know what I'm saying? I got 3 supply wagons here because these places are a problem. And it's a long time. But again, I don't know if it's worth like putting an officer here. Yeah, I do have some officers. And so as long as I've got somebody in these places, I guess I could just ignore it. You know what I mean? Like just ignore it. Because again, and I still have, like I sold all the brigs that we start with at the beginning of the game. So I sold all the brigs. Each one was worth $800. And I got the generals here. I can show you how he's 29 days away. And there's not much going on here. And again, I ain't gonna worry about it. But it is a lot. I will say, I'm not saying about the enemy now. Now I did build up here because I know when I only in the other campaign that you started to see, you know, I only had 2 units here. I put 1 over here, and the enemy came over and attacked him. They put like 6 regiments right here and stuff. And so I know that this is a problem. And this is why I have the 2 regiments here. And I have a milita and 1 professional regiment here. I don't have any products, so I can't build here, which I need to build these 2 things. But I don't know, you know, if I'll lose it. And then as I did, and you can see it's going to revolt right there, but I'll show you a little bit of the south this time. So I didn't really put a lot in the south to take these, just the coast. That's all I care about is the coast. Okay, so and then I want to tell you this. He's now full strength. I want to tell you that this guy is the guy from Keckley. So at the beginning of the game, I tell Keckley to come here to George. At the same time, in the beginning of the game where I pause, you know, I don't need run time. I come up here and I scrap. Now the guy in Montreal, he's over here. This is where the Montreal guy is. He was a full regiment here, so I disbanded 5 of his, and like I said, I already told you about it. I did like 4 or 5, and then 3, whatever. Like whatever these guys had of regiments, I dropped them down to 1 company each, and that gave me enough, Fusilier guys to fully develop this guy in here. So you can see that. And I even got the Grenadier, which these guys are excellent, because they'll get to level 3 like real quick. And then him and the gun can get there before these guys will get to 2. Like he'll get to a 2, he'll get to a 2, and this guy will get to a 3 perks. But so those guys are fantastic. But again, I don't know what's going on in the south. Yeah, look at. Like I said, they hit us, like I said, at the beginning of the month. I think they hit us with a gigantic loyalty thing. And it was everywhere, and I had to, like, readjust and stuff like that. Then I got this guy here, right? So, and like I said, I can't do any buildings, but I can at least try to get him. Now I don't know if I have any more cannons. I just got 1. All right, so I'm gonna build him up, because if they take these places, I even got this. Yeah, this is one of the militars that I did build. So don't forget, at some point in this game we can build 5 militars. Then at some point in this game they give us a militar, and we can build two militars, so that's a total of 8. Because they give us one, which, matter of fact, he's in Boston, and I am going to move him out because we're going to need him. We don't need him here because we got a little ship here holding Boston, so it doesn't matter. And so this is going to give me another guy, so yeah, let me send him out to here, and I guess he'll go in here for now, and then when this guy gets to there, we'll swap him out, and then this guy will head to here. Because at the moment we got a 99, but we're gonna go down 0.4 each day. So this might become a crisis at some point. And I do want somebody in Niagara, even though we start the game with somebody in Niagara. But again, if you know the way I play, you know that they are here. And Frontenac and Niagara, like in St. Marie, and I'll tell you the strategy. What I did here is that when the game starts and it tells you that you need to do a regional thing, well, you can just click here and you can apply this button for an infrastructure. You can see that I have a 1 now. And that's what I did. I did this, and I don't have enough resources, but you would just click that, and that would solve that regional mission that you get. That's all you have to do. But see, what I'm going to tell you is, before I ever looked out here, I used to always do it near Hartford, but you don't have to. You can do it anywhere on this map, on this whole 13 colonies. And if you're going to be like me and you want to take St. Marie, why not give them, so they're a +1 on an infrastructure, right? And then I put an officer here for building, and we build these 2 things, and then I took the officer away. So at least this place has an infrastructure, which it didn't before when the game started. And they got at least one printing press, and this guy has the carpenter, so we'll get a little bonus for carpenter. I could have done this, but I just wanted the officer out of here, and I did the same thing to here. The two things, a printing press for loyalty stuff, which again, we have a company here, so we don't really care about it, but at the same point, what I'm trying to relate to anybody watching this is the bonus is for furs, so then I get that. Once I get that, I took the officer away, because between these two places, I'm paying $1,000 a week for them to do buildings. But it's already May, and we're done, and if you look at here, this place now has an infrastructure too. So when that regional mission pops up on the screen, I do an infrastructure here which costs 40 of this, and I do an infrastructure right here that also takes 40. So that's 80 of your product, materials, in order to do that. But in my point is that I don't think the enemy is going to come out here and take these, and so we've got these, and we're going to be making wood, and we're going to be making some furs, and at the same time, like I said, you know what I mean, they got an infrastructure. So, but again, it takes like 100 of this product in order to upgrade these forts. And so I'm not going to do that right now, because there's no... I don't know if there's any threat to these two places. And I'm going to tell you something too. Down here in Florida, or way down here somewhere, I did the same concept here in St. Augustine. Now you will see that Spain 71%, Britain 28%. So I don't think the rebels would take this, you know what I mean, but Spain would. But we already start with a company here and here. And so as you can see, the strategy that I used was the same as I did up in the northwest. Is I built this first in order to get that printing press, and then he could have this, so I gave him this, and then when this was done, because I'll show you this, well, yeah, this is going to take 70, not 100, it's going to take 70 to go from a level 1 to a level 2, 70, and it's almost 5,012 officers. So I got the money, I got the officers, I don't have the product. But, and then, so once this was done again, like meaning that I got these two things done, I can't do this because it's going to cost a lot and do a lot. And it's going to, you know, so I took the officer, notice there's no officer here. And I did the same thing over here. I took the officer away. So that's 4 officers. So I'm saving $2,000 a week by doing this the way I did it. And again, because I don't know, because the further I got into this game, they never came out to take Marcos, and they never came out to take Augustine. So I mean, so I think because of loyalty, you know, it's a problem. So we have to have a company here. So then, and that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna leave it like that, I guess. There's no problem. Now I know in this game that they fought at King George, and Beaufort, Charleston, Georgetown, this place, and this place. And so here, you can see that I'm building here. I mean, I was even trying this to see if I could prevent them from just revolting into here. But I don't have a force down here because all the military that I could make, I put them somewhere else. And like I said, the big problem here is Norfolk. Like you must protect Norfolk. And again, you must protect Baltimore because these are ports and the enemy is going to do their darndest to get those ports. And so if Philly can recover, which is a 0.6 against a 0.3, then it's possible that I could bring this regiment down. Now in Monroe, you know, the thing that I fear is we don't know when all the loyalty drops are gonna hit us and stuff like that, but how many can I hold in here? Like 1,600. So you know, okay. So again, the things that combat loyalty is the printing press and the church. We can do those things, right? So it might be possible that I could send him to York. And do I do a bold move and send him out? And then Easton, that's 0.6 against a 0.8. So I mean, you know, it's really let me I'm kind of running out of things to say, so okay. Yeah, let me just run some time. Let me just run some time to see wherever the crises are gonna be. I mean, I you know, unless they hit me with something big here, I might be able to take this cab out. You know, I might be able to do that. Alright, so he's in York. And so my plan is when Howe comes, which is like 20 some odd days from now, but when I just thought I would show you a little bit of this start of this new campaign where they adjusted it, the difficulty settings a little bit. And so I figured I would, yeah, see now this place is gonna pop right here, but and here's my other 40 gun ship right here. So I have 4 40 gun ships because the game gave us a special event with it on the easy campaign. Now I don't know if that happens on the normal campaign, and I definitely don't think it happens on the hard campaign, because when I did the hard campaign to this point or whatever, it didn't do. So all these things pop, but there's no point because I don't have any product. Yeah, and so again, this is when the 9 ships come. Remember, this used to be 30 ships, but it's 9 ships have set sail. Equip the colonies. Alright, so that's where I paused the game. And okay, so this is normally the place where I would get my 3rd 40 gun ship, right? But like I said, okay, so I think it's like, what is it? Like, is it 14 and 16 or something? Let me see. All right, let's just do this. We don't do the Bristol, but I think we do Plymouth because Plymouth has 88 guys. And so the game wants us to build a ship. And the only 40 gun ship that's in England is this guy right here, which is, you know, again, so this will be my 5th 40 gun ship compared to before they made these updates to the game. This would be my 3rd ship, but instead now it's my 4th 40 gun ship. And so, oh, it's 14 and 26. So 14 and 26. Oh, but we don't have any officers. Oh, man. I don't have any good officers. Darn it. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, like I said, don't forget, even though they made some adjustments to this game and they patched this, depending on how you play this game, you might be in this problem thing that I got right now, that I have these low officers. It's hard to say which is the better stats. Like maybe this guy, I mean, we got a 10 there. We got 10, 15, and... Okay, let me see. Okay, so dexterity. Yeah, I'm gonna take him for a ship, I guess. So 14 and 26. As you can see, we don't have any of those, so we need 14 and 26. So I will create that. And we'll also go to here and go to cannons. And I know 9s can go on that ship on the proper deck. So that's was that 14? And we don't have 18s here, but we do have 12s. So then I buy 26. Oops. Sorry, 26. That's 10,000 though, but I'll do it. Okay. So we got 14 of 9-pounders. So I put the best gun that I can for the top deck. Now, this is the second best gun that we can put on this ship. We can put 18s, but we cannot buy 18s in England, so we'd have to make them, I guess. But so I'm gonna put those there. And there. So now this ship has guns. So that way, when it pops, now I'm gonna tell you the big problem that I got with Howe. I don't know if you'll have this problem, but because I did make extra units in England compared to what I usually make, some of these units here are not on a gun ship, so you know what I mean? They're on a transport or they're on something that doesn't have guns. So this is kind of dangerous, right? But I've got 27 days in this campaign, right? So for the mission, at least, I made this ship. Now we can wait until the ship gets to 280 men, which will be a long time because there's no recruits here. Because we can change that by paying more money, but again, I ain't gonna worry about it. So what I'm telling you is this mission here is create a warship in Britain. Well, okay, so I just done that. So at the end of this day, we'll get this completed. This here, you know, this is the first 10,000 that needs to be paid. I mean, I've shown you these kind of things already, and you might be bored with them and stuff. But I just thought I would make this video and to put it up so that way you would get to see a little bit of the new patch. And how much that I was able to do So they fixed some things in this, but again, like I said, there are still some things where disbanding doesn't give you an instant savings. Disbanding your ships, you know, the game will say that you have ghost ships, and they'll charge you 3,000 or something a week. But so they're aware of those kind of bugs, and they're gonna have to fix those, obviously. But so yeah, I mean, there's not a lot that I was gonna show in this, because I thought I would have crises, and I did have crises at the beginning of the month, but again, I do have some of these units coming, so let's go ahead and do that, and let's see what happens. And like I said, I could possibly... Oh! Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, wait a minute. We do have guns, though. Ah. Darn it. Now, I wonder what kind of ships we got with this group. Alright, well, this is going to show you something weird, but I gotta... It's only 2 cutters, but that kind of sucks. As a matter of fact, let me pause this. Oh, they still haven't fixed that, okay? If I click pause, I need this game pause. And you seen that I clicked pause, and then it just went live action. I mean, boy, does that annoy me big time. They need to look, when we click this pause, we do not want the game to move, because I want to give an order to this ship to get over here just in case, because I've got to deliver these guys to the south, because I don't got much in the south. This was the extra group that I made, but now it figures they would intercept them. They bring 9 ships, they pop in whenever they pop in. It's hard to say where they're gonna be, and you have to go search for them, and this is normally, kind of weird the way this works, but I'm gonna go ahead and just show you a quick sea battle, I guess. I mean, this is just 2 cutters, so I mean, it's not a thing. But I'll tell you what, these troop things, they're gonna be slow and they're gonna be tired. We'll just anchor. We'll just anchor. We'll just anchor. Okay, I'm just looking to see if they're wavering. Like, he's wavering. Are you anchored? So you gotta anchor them. Now, it is possible that these are big ships and we're only facing cutters, so we could technically just let it auto-resolve and it might have been quicker. Where is the enemy? I don't even know. Oh, this sail. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm sorry, folks. Let's just yeah. It's a draw. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, this is what's silly about it. The 2 cutters decided to engage us, when they could have just let me go on my way to where I was going. But they stopped us. And so now we're just gonna do an auto because they're just gonna run away. So again, and then I will tell you this: I am gonna send him this way because I am gonna kill those two ships. So this is the first 2 of 9. And so yeah, he's going after the wagons. So let's just get him here. Oh yeah, and I got this guy here coming too. So good, he'll come in. I'll kill these 2 ships in no time. Yeah, and so this is gonna be, you know, Rise of the Privateers and all that stuff. So, okay, now the warship is equipped. Yeah, you've completed the task, and now your ship can begin its service. Okay. Oh, get over here. Come on. Alright, look, you get over there. You get over there. Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, if I don't pay attention to anything going on the map at the moment, just do these stupid sea battles. Because I'll tell you this, the faster we can kill those 9 ships, the better off we'll be. Like, because at this very moment in the game, again, I've got all the ports. Like, there's no port that the enemy has. Now, it's saying, yeah, see, I can't do that until 17 days. You can see that this is an easy campaign. The rebel army is very weak. The rebel navy is weaker than us. Victory points 16. 5 units destroyed. Killed soldiers 15. You can see that it's early in the campaign. You can see by that alone, and it's easy. So this is the proof. Now, like I said, you know, when I started this campaign before these patches, like when I was doing it, and I started to show you, but then I stopped. You'll have an easy way of your campaign to liberate the colonies, an easy challenge on the battlefield. Opponent army is supposed to be down 50%, and the navy is supposed to be down 50%. Our recruits are up 50%, income up 100%. Reputation, negative impacts, just minus 25%, plus, and then specialist bonus and mining bonus, and fleet maintenance costs down 50%. So you can see that the fleet maintenance has been adjusted, and I can tell you, I know, because like I said a few days ago, I was playing before these patches, and like I said, the game said I had 4 ships and I didn't have any ships, and they were charging me. They used to charge me 7,000, and then the couple of patches ago, they're charging me 3,000 for 4 ships that I don't even have, right? But now, if you look at this campaign, you'll see that, you know, I've got a few cutters, and I've got 4 40-gun ships. And look, it's only 1,400 and 1,400 for maintenance and repairing of minus 335. Okay. Oh, now this one's got a 28-gun ship just spawned in. Nice. Okay, so yeah, so I'll show you this then. Alright, so the wind is going west. My ship is going southeast, I guess. And the enemy's coming northeast. So we can come this way, and depends on who he is and which one this is. So, but it's always good to study this for a moment. So that way you know we've got to get like that. We got to go this way. And we can go 3 times speed, I think. And so what we're going to do is... oh, here he is. So yeah, we're going to come this way. Come on. He's the target. The 28 gun ship. Let's go. He's coming this way too. So let's go ahead and see if we can take him out as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. I got him, the 28 gun ship. We had 200 and whatever guys, so and nobody got killed, so we'll drop this guy on. And now he will sail. And what do we got in oh, we got him. So, okay. And now we'll just we'll destroy him. Now again, the cutter can knock out one of my masts, so I mean he can get lucky and do that, especially the closer we are. But right here, I mean this should be. Let's see what. Alright, so he's missing. He's missing a lot. But, you know, again, he's gonna... There we go now. Now we had a good shot right there. And he's just got a little bit of wood left, and then he's gonna be done. But, like I said, we'll see what he does. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okie doke. He should have sunk, but I read somewhere in Discord that if the ship gives up, you can just end the battle, and you don't have to put anybody on the ship, and you'll have it. Let me see if I got this cutter. But this cutter might sink, and then it'll show that I lost a ship, which, you know what I mean. All right, so, yeah, see, we got the cutter. Now, he might sink or whatever, but he's going directly to this port. So I guess I could tell him to sail to port. And then this guy, I got to decide. As a matter of fact, I need another 40 gun ship down here, and I think I got one over. Yeah, this guy right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking I want another gun ship. Let's send him down this way. So we'll have 2 40 guns down in this area. One's going to the port to deliver those 2 ships. And then we've got one right here. Now let me... Oh, look at right here. So now you get into there. Now I'm going to just tell you a little something about the sea battles. Okay, I'll give you just information. Just remember that, you know that there's an enemy ship in this sector right here. The moment he kills a couple of our supply ships, he's going to move into a different sector. And so you just have to kind of be aware of that. Like, always check it. But we're in this sector, and so it's going to be momentarily that we'll be in that one. So we might get in there before he kills them. If not, and I don't know if there's any here. None here, none there, none there, and none there. Okay, so there's an enemy there, and we just happen to have a 40 gunship right there, so he's going to go in and hunt for him. Oh yeah, and then I got this guy here. I don't know if there's any more. But, yeah, no. In here, there's two right. Wait a minute. You already see an enemy. Go after him. My goodness. Okay, so, alright, so he's in the sector with this guy right here and he's shooting him, but no, you search for this 2-pack here. So, okay, so we're just going to keep a count on this. So this will be ship 3 and 4. Like, we got ship 1 and 2, which is in this pack right here. And then he is supposed to go down to here because I need to support the south. And there's not much here. I think there's 1 full regiment and then 4 companies, I think, is what is here. Right? I mean, or do you think I have 2 regiments and 3 I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. I think we have enough here to hold from what the enemy, but I know the enemy wants Norfolk, and they want this. I don't have an officer here yet, but that's when Howe comes. But don't forget, when Howe comes, he's going to come here with 3 regiments. And then he'll be the officer here to fight these guys, is the plan. How much more of this video could I show you? Because I still can't build. I'm too early in it. And is King George... Is there any... Yeah, see, that's a big hit. That's a big hit. So we have a 0.6, but taxes a 0.8. And like I said, see, taxes are a part, like I don't know if they got this figured correctly in this campaign, but if I don't touch the taxes, the game starts out with 2% tax, and then you get an event where the king wants the 10,000 pounds and the tax goes up. So like what I'm saying is I'm running this campaign at 4%. I'm not going to touch it. Like I'm just ain't going to touch it. And, you know, and like I said, and don't forget, we got a lot of bonuses on the easy campaign. So just realize when you're playing on hard, it's going to be without any of those bonuses, like 0 and stuff like that. And see, he still wants to go this way where I want him. All right, let me run time just for a moment. Why is he going to end up over there? Search for the enemy, my friend. There we go. Thank you. Oh yeah, so this is the one that had these 2 guys. Remember when they bothered us? So we are gonna just kill these guys. Okay, so now the wind is north. And so let's see. I just go to full sail, then I'm gonna go to anchor. Okay, we got our target. We got our target. Like I said, the worst thing that for us that could happen in this battle is that they get lucky enough to take out our mass. I guess the real worst thing would be is if they hit this and blew us up. You know what I mean? But this is why I like these 40 gun ships. Like, they can do quite a bit. They are shooting for the mast, though. That is definitely what they are doing. Now, see, when a ship is like that, it's hard to hit it. Alright, so he can shoot us from there, so we're gonna get moving. We're gonna get moving. Yeah, we just avoided a good volley there. Oh yeah, that was a nice shot. Come on. Now we are going the wrong way for the win. But he's right there, so I figured I would give him a good volley. And now we're gonna try to get going. Now he's gonna stop to pick him up, and that's one of my things. You can only get 50 guys on here. Why can they go over 100? So yeah, I mean, we got a lot of good firepower here. And there we hit his magazine, so he blew up. And now that is that, my friends. Okay, so that is let's see, 4 ships that we dealt with. Okay, so we got 5 left. And let's just anchor. Let's go to faster speed for just a moment. Get back to 100% condition. You know I do these kind of things, so just go ahead and fast forward if you want. But anyways, it is what it is. You could call this cheesing or whatever, but it, you know, again, I don't know why, you know, we lose so much condition in a battle. Like, you know, we fight a lot of battles without any condition and stuff. Like, I think they take too much of it away from you. Like, you know, and I don't think they've done much with the Navy part of this game. And we're almost to 100%. And so, yeah, it is what it is, folks. What can I tell you? Alright, there you go. 1 ship, 40 guns, 277. We didn't lose anybody. 2 ships, 24 guns, 100 crew, 2 sunk. So say goodbye. So say adios, amigos. Alright, we did it. So yeah, I know this is some of the same stuff that I've shown you in videos, and you know, the hope is for me to get beyond this, but I wanted to show you that I was trying to make some progress in this game of figuring out the mechanics and stuff. And now that they adjusted the easy campaign a little bit and stuff, like, oh, and look at him, he's still there. Okay, so here's 5 and 6 of the enemy ships, I believe. Like, yeah, so if we, yep, 2 sunk ships. Okay, so yeah, let's take a peek and see if I have any problematic areas. Okay, so I was thinking, yeah, so I got this milita here, right? I was thinking if I was going to put him here. I know the enemy usually attacks Augusta for some reason. So if you just have 1 regiment here, it's not ideal, even though this is a fort, if they send 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, and they have done those kind of things. So this is why I was going to put him here, but then I was thinking it might be better if he goes over there. I mean, I can't, how can I say this? I can't hold everything. You know, you just don't have enough, okay, to do it. So you just can't hold every darn place. You just can't physically do it. You just don't have enough. So you gotta let them have something anyways. And so, are we making any progress? So those are there. Let me see if I can find the other enemy ships. I'm just gonna take a moment. Yeah. Yeah, you know, they'll probably when my ships come down here to get these troops, they'll probably spawn somebody here to hit them. I guess is probably what would happen. But anyways, yeah. All right, we got 54,000. So I'm trying to think if I should show you the ships here, and I think I can finally let go of this ardent. That's 20,000, and I think I'll get rid of this Bologna class SOL. That's 26. So we will do that, so that way we don't. And the reason, you know, like I said, I'm fully happy with the 40 gun ships, like as my, you know, ships that I want, like, and I do have those SOL guns on those ships, other than the one ship that I built in England that's on its way, like, you know. Oh yeah, matter of fact, I didn't even send it yet. Let me see if he's. I don't know if he. Yeah, he's not quite. At least here, I gave him the 9s, which were on SOLs, and then the 12s. You know, I had to buy both of these, but I figure if by doing that, if he gets intercepted by somebody, he'll be able to fight. If I send him with no guns and he does get intercepted, we're gonna take damage. I mean, we still got the amount of troops that we could try to capture a ship, but we don't have guns. And but if we can catch him and capture him, then that's one way that we can resolve it without having guns. But it's just much better to have guns, I think. And I don't know, actually, if I have enough 18-pounders. I would need 26 of them. But, yeah, I can't send him... I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I want to wait until he is of full status. And then that's the last thing that I'm going to get from England, I think, is that. Howe and them. So 25 more days that I got to go through before I can get him with his 3 regiments. And it's going to be nice because, you know what I mean? He's going to come to Norfolk, and that'll give me 3 more regiments along with the officer. And then when they decide to fight us, or we can come out and fight them. But either way, that'll be, you know, like before this patch. Like, I can't speak about what this patch has done. The thing I can tell you about this patch is that this whole experience to get to this point was a lot easier compared to what it was just a week ago and stuff like that. And that's all that I'm trying to persuade to you guys, anybody watching. And so, and then this is all in preparation. I'm doing things that are in preparation to, you know, block the enemy from coming up here to fight us. Like, they are gonna fight us. So I got 2 regiments here. I could have had 2 in New York, but then I'm deciding that we want that. Oh yeah, that guy there. Yeah, no, I do want 2 in York, because they might try to attack York. And then reading, you know, at the moment we got a positive, right? I mean, but you know what's gonna happen? You know, they might hit us with another event, and then I'm gonna have to move some troops back or something. It's but then again, in the tech, we got 57 reps, so we can I can't burn anything here, but you see I'm trying to get to the 5 milita again, so that way I'll have that option to create some more units. So in other words, if I find that, say, Penn is gonna flip, maybe I could go here and create a milita and then run the milita to here to take this and stuff like that. So I'm just using that as an example. So I have this guy coming. I see. Well, then maybe he can go to Candessa. And so yeah, it's hard to figure out all of this, of where you need somebody and where you don't need somebody. You know what I mean? Because if they put a hit here, then suddenly Providence is a problem, or Middleborough. But I think we can beat a 0.3. We you know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. Just like in Newport, even Newport is 0.7, right? But it's a 0.8, so overall it's good. Otherwise, you know, the worst, what I could go to a ship, I could run this cutter, and I can put a cutter there just in case, and then later on I can scratch him, just in case if Newport flips. Same thing with New Haven, but it's at 100. Hartford now is wonderful. Remember, like about a month ago with the patches, a month ago, how Hartford was only at 25% or something? Well, they adjusted it again, because now Hartford's not a problem. So anyways, yeah, what else can I show you? Like, I don't know, like, I think you get the idea, right? Hopefully nothing major will happen in this campaign, maybe, until Howe gets here in another 25 days. So this video will be just something to catch you up on what I am trying to do in this. And I don't know if this strategy will work, but again, and then you can see that these guys are trying to get there. Yeah, so he's got 800. And he's got only 240. He's got 240. No, there's no way. Okay, you know what I think? Like, don't forget, these ships that these guys got, they got like a ship crew, and I'm reading this totally wrong. I do have 1 full regiment in here. So I got 1 full regiment, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 companies, I think, is what is in this pack here. So this is just kind of like the extra stuff that I got from England that I built myself and figured that I would try to As a matter of fact, I think they gave us a choice of 1 regiment in England or 25 rep. And I can't think of the third option, was maybe guns or something. Or naval guns or a ship, maybe. I think. So you have a choice. So I think that's the guy that's in here. I don't think I made this guy right here. But anyways, game ain't showing it to you. So, but anyways, okay. So again, folks, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day, because again, you're seeing some of the same kind of stuff. So I mean, you know, whatever. So I think that's it. Like, whatever is in here, we don't know what's in here. This ship is headed there, so I'm gonna fight these 2 ships in this video, and then I'm gonna look for the remaining of the ships. You know, I'm gonna look for them and hunt them down. And then these guys have got to get delivered down here to at least, so I can put people in here so there's no chance of losing anything. And at the same time, they're not going to be built up because we don't have the troops that we can do. But it's going to be whatever. And then don't forget, the enemy's going to have stuff. It's already Sunday, so Monday comes and it's a new day and stuff like that. But I could go on for hours of doing this, and there's no point. I just wanted to show you I'm trying to make some progress. And don't forget, we got this 28 gun ship and we got this cutter that we can scrap and sell. And then we'll repair this guy, and then he'll come back out and fight. So that's the plan for that. So like, don't forget, this bonus cutter here that was sinking, he's still hanging in there, and I didn't have to put anybody on him. So it's true what somebody said on Discord. In a sea battle, if the enemy ship gives up, and that's the last one, you can end it, and you'll have this extra little ship. But he's almost destroyed, so he's only going to be worth like maybe $200. Like, it's going to be something peanuts. But this ship is probably going to be worth around 2,000. You know what I'm saying? A sloop of war. So somewhere, depending on the amount of damage and stuff, but usually it's around 2 something. So if it's slightly damaged, it might be only 19 or 1800. But again, it's money, and it's one way of looking at it and stuff like that. So I mean, I really think this is all that I want to say. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff, signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.